back in Worcester, Massachusetts, as we continue qualifying for what may well be the most incredible battle of monster trucks ever. Pulling to the starting line, the winningest machine in the sport's history. The incredible Bigfoot Ford, trying to better the current #1 qualifying spot of 2.28 seconds, held by the incredible Gravedigger. The original professional monster truck lines up. A nosedive at the finish line and sliding to a halt, but that run looked at least as good. But pulling to the line is the defending Camel Monster Truck World Champion, the USHRA Association's ultimate hitter, Fred Schaefer, and the supercharged Chevrolet known as Barefoot. As Schaefer had already pointed out, the biggest rivalry he faces is between the big blue Ford and the purple Chevrolet known as Taurus. He wants #1 worse than anything. An incredible airborne launch, a rough landing that actually does some front-end body damage, but the crowd is astounded. Take a look at this launch. The front end, 20 feet in the air. Watch the landing as the right front tire comes up into the bodywork. But the elapsed time, 1.98 seconds. #1 for the defending world champion. The final truck to try and qualify for this open field will be the machine that finished #2 in the World Championship points race last season to Barefoot. Jack Willman, also out of Granite City, Illinois, lines up the incredible supercharged Chevy-powered Taurus. The mark to beat now, 1.98 seconds. Another nosedive at the finish line and a rather skaty start. But indeed, Jack Willman's run may not have been good enough to take over the #1 spot. You can see him get knocked to the right-hand side in the air. That was the same problem experienced by other drivers in that lane. The elapsed time, 2.32 seconds for Taurus, will put him 4th as you see him final qualifying. The #1 spot goes to Barefoot, #2 to Bigfoot, #3 to Dennis Anderson's Gravedigger, 5th to the Jersey Outlaw, 6th to First Blood, and Whiskey Business rounds out the top 7 here in Worcester, Massachusetts. There's still more to come, including Bigfoot, Taurus, and a full field of champion truck pullers. Don't go away. Back in Worcester, Massachusetts, after one of the most thrilling of qualifying dashes in monster truck competition, we're ready for the first round of side-by-side elimination. And Schaefer uses the first half of the run to determine how well the starting line is hooking up, leaving the line at full throttle, then coasting through to save everything for the semifinals. Side by side, 10,000 pound, 1,400 horsepower USHRA Association monster trucks. Waiting for the green light. They leave the line together, but look at Jim Kramer drive away in the Bigfoot Ford. Certainly Mike Wine has to be credited with starting line reactions as good or better than Jim Kramer's. But on the replay, you can see where Kramer made the power. Right up over the crushed cars, sailing across the finish line. It will be Barefoot versus Bigfoot in the semi-final round. Jack Willman out of Granite City, Illinois, in the incredible Taurus moves in. The #4 and 7 qualifiers, and #4 flat runs all over #7. Taurus handles the Whiskey Business Chevrolet easily. And you can see the disappointment on Ken Daffy's face. In fact, he is flat upset. For the second straight run, though, Jack Willman had a completely sideways effort in the left-hand lane. It'll be interesting to see if he remains on that side of the course. Inching forward, the rear-engine Chevy that qualified in the #3 spot knows that the First Blood Ford driver will try to get the whole shot. He needs a jump off the starting line to remain competitive. They leave the line, and it's Anderson by nearly a full truck length. The Gravedigger Chevrolet beats the bright red Ford and actually appeared to get the whole shot that Rob Hughes was hoping so hard to get. The crowd loves every minute of it. On the replay, you can see sideways in the air, and certainly one of the roughest landings we've seen so far. But just another victory for Dennis Anderson's amazingly popular machine. But the crowd loves the big green Chevrolet. So in the semifinal round, it will be Barefoot versus Bigfoot and Taurus versus Gravedigger. When we return, we've still got some of the killers to go. Gravedigger will be back, as will Bigfoot, Taurus, and the world champ Barefoot, plus championship truck pulling. Stay with us.